Hey, welcome back to Chaos Entropy. Today's episode is number 84. Today's date is August 2025. Let's get right into it. Uh, Today, as we're talking, marks the 60th anniversary of the Voting Rights Act. I thought I should say that since I see it everywhere.
Voting Rights Act.
Lyndon B. Johnson
Oh,
put it into law 60 years ago. Martin Luther King had a speech.
that's interesting.
It is. It's weird how time flies. Well, especially since we weren't around, but especially
What a historical day.
yep. Now on to the next thing.
Now on to the real things, ladies and
RFK. No,
gentlemen.
I'm just actually I did have a RFK thing. I don't know if you saw, but I don't know
Something about
enough.
food stamps?
He RFK Jr. pulled 500 million in funding for vaccine development as of I think today.
Oh, really?
And this is to be more specific. The Department of Health and Human Services will cancel contracts and pull funding for some vaccines that are being developed to fight respiratory viruses like COVID-19 and the flu. Um, the projects that were involved are being shut down basically. There's 22 of them totaling 500 million to develop vaccines using mRNA technology will be halted. So,
What is
uh,
mRNA?
well, if well,
Is he going after it because of specifically like the method, or
well, the
I know he was
mRNA.
going on with the vaccines are causing
Well, I'm assuming
those
this.
defects.
Well, he did have to say those things, but the mRNA technology. Uh, oh man, my
Or he did or
mind.
he didn't.
What that he stopped those? I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
no, not that he said he'd stop him, but he made claims saying that
Oh, that they
thinks
cause
yeah, they cause stuff like
deficiencies in people.
autism.
Yeah. I think he was still going with that.
Okay.
I could be wrong. So, like usual, I don't know everything, but let's see. What was the? Because I know. Man, I used to know what it meant. My biology is bad. Ribose.
Oh
Nucleic.
man, I saw that shit there, but
Well, RNA is your. You have DNA and RNA. um, but yeah, I had a feeling this was probably going to happen because everything that dealt with COVID and how it was going about, which I guess was the mRNA vaccines that was happening even then. I forget if that was like the Johnson. I don't know what they were using. I'm assuming it might be similar. At the time. Uh, so it makes sense that this guy of all people, especially in the health department, wanted to shut this down. Now I'm not sure if you know like how bad COVID truly is. Like, didn't they say a while back like it can become like a seasonal thing now, just like a flu?
don't they say it was a seasonal thing now?
That's what I thought because people can still get it. Like people are still getting it, but it's not as bad.
Yeah, but like, don't you also get it even if you get the vaccine?
Yes, because the vaccine's purpose was to like I guess slow the spread or because taking the vaccine is not you don't not get the you don't you still get COVID. I think your chances are lower, but
The
which
chances why? Because there's like so many like strains of it, like the flu.
it's not as many strains, but I believe COVID does have multiple strains. I think now
I mean, yeah, because they say something like
you have like
like people were freaking out about the what was it
the Delta.
well,
Remember
it was
like
the Delta variant, and then there was the Omicron or whatever,
oh yeah one. Sorry, I don't know. Omnicron is the funny.
or Unicron. I don't fucking know.
We have the Unicron,
So
the Unicron variant.
yeah, I remember when people were freaking out about that. So
I'm gonna be honest. When they first were freaking out about Omnicron, I giggled immediately. only
Yeah,
because
what was it called? Omicron? What was it?
yes,
Omni. Yeah, it was Omicron. Okay.
yes, but the fact that like
Yeah, the Delta variant and then the Omicron
yeah,
variant. Oh,
it's a
no.
variant of the SARS-CoV to COVID-2 first report to the World Health Organization by the Network for Gen- Genomics Surveillance in South Africa in 2021. That's just crazy. Oh yeah, there was a debate back then. They were like, "Is it spelled Omni or Omni with an N?"
Oh my fucking
Like a
god.
Mandela effect.
Isn't it like tomato?
Well, no, those are spelled the same. No, I'm saying people thought there wasn't an N, and people thought it was Ami, like OMI.
Oh, Ami.
Yeah, yeah,
Oh.
not, but it's Omni with
What?
an B. I don't know how.
Who would think it's Ami?
They must have heard someone say it wrong multiple times.
That is the stupidest
Someone
thing.
must have had a strong accent or something.
So dumbass shit, bro.
Yeah, you had.
Ami.
Let's see the major variants: alpha, beta, gamma, delta, and Wait, on here
There's all these
on
other
the
variants.
wiki, it's OMI, not OMNI. What?
What?
Wait a minute. What the hell is it spelled? Wait,
It's called Omicron.
Omicron.
Bro, maybe these people fell for it too.
Wait a minute. This whole time I thought it was a freaking transformer.
No, wait. It's not Ami. It's Ami.
Yeah, it's not all present. It's the
Omicron.
Omicron. Yeah, they're spelling it OMI. Oh, how about that?
That's kind of retarded.
4 years later. But yeah, he's I don't know what his plan. I'm guessing his plan going forward is just to you know go about these other diseases and type of ailments.
Well, we're trying to shut down the what's it called?
Yeah, he was just against these companies slash labs procedures of how like for these like for COVID and stuff. He didn't like how much money was going into it because it didn't seem correct for the American people. Like it wasn't working in his eyes. Now
Interesting.
I don't know because like we had COVID 2020, pretty bad, and we immediately had you know uh ways of handling it. Except I didn't trust one single thing of it. The fact that some people did is,
What? You can't say that.
I mean,
Yeah.
well, you can now. You can. They can't
Oh yeah,
stop
you
me.
can.
Yeah, yeah. Remember they reversed it. They reversed.
Yeah.
Uh, I still can't believe we lived in
Man,
a.
they were like straight up like,
I still can't believe we lived in a time where a thing of misinformation that they created that terminology, or
but
not
then
made.
they'd act like you were crazy.
All the people you that they made seem look crazy are actually in their right mind years later.
And then like,
Actually, they're
remember that
more.
one dude who was like, you're telling me you can get a free cheeseburger when you get vaccinated with some fries?
I
That was crazy. That was crazy,
You're
bro.
telling me you're giving me an incentive?
Wow, what a crazy combo. Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It was so dystopian. It was like the most dystopian shit I've ever seen. Free cheeseburger
I'm
for
gonna be honest. I forget how like messed up like government and news was actually during that time.
man.
Like it was like a solid year or two of just like the most insane like headlines and like things coming out of the White House
Well, not only that, but like they
and
started like,
people in general. But
yeah, like they were going like ass up with the what's it called, the protests or the with the riots.
there was multiple riots. That's the funny part. There was,
I remember when
so we had
what's it
what
called?
BLM. Uh,
It was BLM. Yeah,
God, there's
BLM was the big one.
it's funny looking back every time. Like we could say this going forward. Like if there's another big riot, you can bet that whoever's in charge doesn't have the the most generosity or the greatest intention of most of these riots.
Remember when they took over that one place,
That's
Chaz, where it was Chop, and then wait, no, it was Chaz, and then it was Chop,
yes, I do remember that.
Capitol Hill.
Sorry, I was thinking of the other place. Remember when Antifa or whatever in was it Portland? They took over that whole block or something. So
Yeah,
it became like a not a DMZ, but like a you know what I mean? They literally took over like a couple blocks. It's like this is our lane. You cannot trespass.
oh yeah, yeah, and then like they yeah, same thing with Chop, like, and then
Yes, yeah, basically. Yeah.
people start getting like there were like crimes being committed because they weren't allowing police in, and they like outright said, yeah, you were leaving the United States,
it's
bitches.
it's so crazy. Did you see recently the something about like Texas or like Democrats like trying to flee are now being charged or will be charged hopefully.
Oh yeah, I heard about that.
Like
That
if
is
you're
crazy.
a I don't know if it was just Texas or it was like they were like if you're fleeing right now in some way shape or form like
Why
you
were they fleeing?
well I think it had to do with let me look it up was it Texas I forget uh Democrats being charged for fleeing or attempted flight.
Where they were trying to like gerrymander or something?
Okay, wait, let me find it. Arrest warrants issued for Texas Democrats who fled the state to break quorum. Um, the majority of House Democrats fled Texas to protest proposed new congressional maps, leaving the chamber without a quorum. Oh, they were changing like
The lines, right?
yes, the
That
law
yeah,
of yes, and
the
from that
districts of the
they
reach.
were
Yeah.
like, "F that, we're just gonna leave," and it's like, that's illegal now. That's
Were they trying to leave? Or I mean, were they trying to change it, or were they trying to?
they don't. I guess they don't want to change because the way it's being said is the House Democrats fled Texas to protest proposed new congressional maps. Uh, Speaker Dustin Burrows issued civil arrest warrants Monday for those who left. On Monday afternoon, only 6 of the 62 Democrats in the Texas House showed up for work. In doing so, they denied the GOP dominated chamber the minimum necessary attendance needed to convene. Oh, yeah, so they were, yeah, basically protesting. It's like, you can't do anything if we're not here. And then the other side's like, well, then
uh,
we'll just put warrants out for you.
you will try.
Everything leads back to that. Everything in life leads back to that. See, George Lucas was a genius. George Lucas, you would try.
I'm not fucking
I
with
wish
it.
someone said that in real life, because like I would not take them seriously at all. Uh, you will try. You will
You
try.
will try.
This reminds me of like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Oh my god.
Uh, I don't think any of them got arrested, but they do face the potential penalty of it or warrants out for the arrest if voted to issue civil arrest warrants for the missing Democrat
Wait,
state
wait. So what
troopers.
So the Republicans were trying to change the thing, and
Yes, they were proposing this new congressional map, and these
oh, it was about
Democrats.
to get changed,
Yes,
but
but in
then
order to do that, you need all participating members of the Congress to be
in
there.
order
So
to prevent it from going through,
yeah, they left,
they all
so they
left.
can't do anything. So they can't even.
Isn't that illegal?
That's the point. Like you can't leave your job. You're a like
Thanks.
it's funny how like technically that's illegal, or maybe it is. I don't know, but I don't know if it's illegal, but they are giving them they are trying to issue warrants though. So technically, I guess it is. Uh, except if you're working for like a normal job and you protest, technically that's legal. But if you work in Congress,
Wait,
protesting is a
yeah,
lot
wait,
harder.
can't wait, I thought it was illegal for government officials to be protesting.
I mean, I'm assuming
You
it
can't
must be.
protest if you're a government employee.
I'm
I thought that
assuming
was
because like, how are you gonna protest? You're the person. I'm like,
isn't that the entire deal when you sign up with the government?
can you
You
do
can't
you?
like
Yeah, is your right to protest? Can you protest as a government official?
as a government, can I protest?
As a government, you will try. You will
You will try.
Uh, protesters' rights. Let's see. The First Amendment protects your rights to assemble and express views through protest. However, police and other government officials are allowed to place certain narrow restrictions on the exercise. Oh well, that's different from what I'm asking. Uh, well, I mean, like, technically, like when the government shuts down, that's like protesting.
Yeah, but the government shuts down because nobody paid.
Okay, that's true. Uh, they say yes, federal employees do have the right to protest. Here's what feds should know before heading to the streets. What's what I think they do have a right, but but the rest of them also have a right to handle warrants because they're leaving their job. Like compared to other people's jobs, the federal jobs are pretty important.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. I don't know where I read it, but like I know I heard you can't do that.
Oh, I mean, I think it's saying like if you were off duty and not in uniform or some type of let's see. But that's crazy though. Can you imagine you're just sitting and you hear about something you don't like and it's like, we're not gonna be here. Next thing you know, they're out for me. They're out for me.
Yeah, now you got the government.
Yeah, now you got the same people coming for you.
Actually, what I did hear something else. I learned a couple of things this past week. So what's it
Just
called? I don't
past.
know if you haven't heard about the. Have you heard about like ICE going around getting people and like there's like this entire thing brought up where if they have to reveal themselves.
I've been hearing about that for a while now.
So
Like
people have been having like a debate on whether or not
they
they
should
have
have
to.
to, yeah.
Apparently they don't because they're under because
Yeah.
ICE itself is under Homeland Security, the Department of
Therefore
Homeland Security.
they
So
don't have the right.
they don't have the same rules
Oh.
as I'm pretty sure. Okay, I'm not sure because the guy I listened to compared it as like if the FBI showed up to your house,
Yeah.
they'd have to present they have to follow the law and regulations.
They would
That's
need
if
like
that's
a warrant at least or some type of.
yeah. I don't know if he meant like that's because it's a law enforcement and apparently Homeland Security isn't law enforcement, so they don't have to do that.
Let me see. Immigrant rights.
But he mentioned, yeah, they don't have to, and if they wanted to, they can show up with masks and all that equipment.
ICE agents cannot force you to show your immigration papers unless they have valid legal reasons such as judicial warrant or reasonable suspicion of a crime. Just like how officers can, like, if they smell weed in your car, they have the right to go enter based off of suspicion or enough suspicion. But how do
But
you like?
do they need a warrant or no?
They either need a warrant or a suspicion of a crime of some
That's
kind.
interesting because the guy I saw said that yeah, no, he, because they're under Homeland Security, they don't need it, which I heard was pretty crazy.
If
But
you are stopped in public, you do not have to show documents unless ICE has a valid warrant or reasonable suspicion that you are undocumented. But how would they explain that to you? I wonder. Do they
that's
have
the
to
thing.
explain that? Sometimes I feel like you see those videos, like they just take people, and I'm like, did you tell them? I'm like, don't they have a right to know what the situation?
Oh, but did you know? I didn't know this. Did you know like ICE is now like the most what's the word? Like it's the most prevalent like U.S.
Agency? Or
agency in Mexico right now.
oh, really?
In fact, they're the main faction or a small branch of.
Is it more them than Border Patrol?
There's a branch of that's like
that
focused on fighting the cartel,
holy crap!
and it used to be. I went into like this entire history of like the United States being in Mexico,
Yeah.
but basically, it used to be the DEA, and the DEA had set up this entire like network of communications across Mexico.
Yes.
And it all started like,
Yeah, I
well,
remember that. Yeah.
it all kind of fell apart around the 1980s. I think 85,
Oh,
because what
gotcha.
happened was, what happened was this one DEA agent figured out, well, he was investigating something, and then he found out that um, there was an entire conspiracy. He like showed up to like a place that was like, what's it called? Killing. It was he showed up to a I don't know if it was a weed farm or something. It was a farm that was definitely growing like illegal drugs, and he busted it. He called like how they're supposed to do is like the DEA then calls like the Mexican military,
Yeah.
and they come in and they start kicking ass and taking names. What happened was he did that, but there he found out there's a conspiracy between the cartels, the federal police, and the Mexican intelligence agencies, and they were all working in unison. And they would like the deal was like they wouldn't report on each other or something like that.
Gotcha.
Well, he found that out, and then he like he sent the Mexican military to burn that place down, and it was successful. But unfortunately, he what's it called? He put himself in danger because of that. Because after that, like corrupt Mexican officials started, they basically targeted him, and eventually they got him, and
Oh, gee.
they eventually killed him. Like on his way, he was like he left like the agency building, and then he got kidnapped immediately, and then what happened? And then like they tortured him and the helicopter pilot he was with, and eventually just killed them both.
My
Um,
God.
But after that happened to him, the DEA went like full berserk mode, and like they just went ballistic, and they started like what's it called, like collecting all like information on all these cartel organizations, and then they started working in unison with specific military groups in Mexico. Um, and then and one, they were kind of successful. It was on and off. One of them was like it was they were mainly doing it against what's it called, El Chapo.
Yeah.
Pretty sure was it El Chapo? What was the other guy?
Oh, uh,
It was one of the big ones. But
uh,
basically,
I know what you mean. I forget his name.
it was like there's two. I always get them like I think it was El Chapo.
This
But
is the
like
guy that had
it's
that
the one with
phone.
the son.
Isn't the one who made that phone? They have a phone after him. There's a L.
Maybe.
God damn it. This is the one that
Oh
that's
wait,
in
or maybe it was
that.
Escobar.
Yeah, the
No, I
one
think
that
it
was
was El
in
Chapo.
the what's that Narcos show? Is that
That's Escobar. I think.
oh, okay. I only know the two guys. I only know.
No, no, it was I think it was El Chapo.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I think he's the one with the son who's trying to like follow it. So basically, yeah, the DA were responsible for that. But then like recently, the Mexican president, not the current one,
Yeah.
but the previous one, uh, didn't like how they didn't like how the United States was like working in unison with the Mexican military behind the Mexican government's back.
Yeah, yeah.
So they were like, "Oh, you know what? From now on, you have to, you know, you have to report to the Mexican government." But the problem is like there's parts of the Mexican government that's compromised. So
Well, they
the
have that new guy, right? Or is this talking about what time period?
well, this is around like this is like from like 80s, like
Oh, okay,
90s
yeah.
to present
Sorry,
time, basically.
I'm thinking of multiple things right now. I'll think of the new guy, the new governor. I mean, the
The
president. Whatever.
governor
No, the
or the president? Oh, the
Mexican
woman?
president. Was it? I thought it was a guy.
No, it's a woman.
Then who was that guy? Oh, it wasn't Mexico. That was sorry. That was is that Argentina?
El Salvador?
No, recently. Remember that famous like Argentina, the guy they call him like the Spanish Trump or whatever.
I don't remember. I haven't heard of this one.
You never heard of that? I think it's like the Argentinian president. It was that guy,
Oh,
the one who like he had a like a board with all the departments, and he would rip off every department that's gone. He was like, no more.
I think so. Yeah, I think.
Okay, well, back to you. I was thinking of like,
But basically, the Mexican president didn't like that, so he like passed a thing where the United States has to allow, because the United States was basically how it worked was the United States would be the intelligence gatherers. Their agencies would gather and create hit profiles,
yeah, yeah,
and they would send it to like um, military groups in Mexico that they trusted. So certain squads, and they would then go to that location and bust down the door and kill,
yeah, yeah.
capture or kill. Um, so Mexico didn't like that, or at least the Mexican president. So he's like,
Yeah, so they
no,
didn't
you
like
have to,
that.
yeah, you have to report it to. And the problem too is like the guy was like he bent over for the cartels. Like he caved in to cartel demands. I think like recently, I'm not sure if this is the same guy, but the problem with the government is like, their hands are tied because like they don't want Americans interfering with stuff that happens in their country, but at the same time, there's stuff that just goes out of control. So, um, you know, but basically, so they basically stopped that entire like like the communication between the DEA and
Yeah,
the Mexican military until recently because what's it called? The DEA is no longer the prominent U.S. faction in Mexico. It's now actually ICE,
that's crazy.
and
What does the
ICE
DEA
is
do
now
then?
the DEA
Do they
probably
still?
has some faction, but
Oh,
I think because of all the restrictions by it was probably to like because of all the the restrictions and whatnot from the Mexican government,
yeah,
they
yeah,
probably just basically swapped agencies out. So instead of DEA, it's ICE now because like how like policies are like it's specific,
yep,
it caters to this. So maybe ICE. The reason why ICE is in there is because like it's a lot more. The rules might not apply to them, and they can continue to do whatever they want.
gotcha.
Um, but they and like also on top of that, like remember when I think this I'm pretty sure it's El Chapo's son, but I think it was like 2019 how there was like just a war all over in Mexico
Yeah,
because
yeah,
the Mexican military or Mexican special forces captured El Chapo. I mean El Chapo's son,
yeah, yeah. I remember.
and then
Yeah,
all hell broke loose across Mexico. Like I think Mexico City.
which is funny.
Um,
You
well,
think
after
you
that,
take the
yeah, it's
golden
because
boy?
the special forces team captured him, and then
Yeah,
well, the cartel was like, "You better release him, or else we're gonna go, raise hell," and they did raise hell. And then,
it's just crazy.
well, the Mexican president caved and said, "You know what? Okay, release him, release the son." And then the United States was like, "All right, never mind. This is where he's at." And then, they funneled the information to the Mexican military,
Yeah, yeah.
and then they went and captured him again. But this time, like, they just funneled him immediately to the United States.
That's funny.
But like, yeah, recently I heard because like recently they said like it's a big deal because it seems like what they're working with the United States now, or but I think now instead of dealing with El Chapo's lineage, they're like dealing with the um I don't know if you're familiar with these cartel groups, but basically
Sort of.
The
like
one that they're dealing with currently, actually, ICE agents, like two ICE agents got killed, was which there hasn't been like a like like a problem like that since that one guy with the DEA I heard in the 85.
oh
So
yeah.
these two ICE agents are the only like American dudes, like what's it called, to suffer basically a casualty.
Jeez.
Uh, Hold on.
Did you hear about the George Santos sentence?
Who's George
He was
Santos?
he was a rep, like a Republican, I think, for New York. I think he was the congressperson, or was he I forget. He was the one that was caught lying about everything, like his life story, who he was, his race, as a
Oh,
congressperson.
oh, is he the
He
the
was the
guy
one
with
like
the
he had
the
glasses.
square head and the
Yeah, yeah.
glasses?
He lied about everything. He was like, I'm Jewish. I'm this. I'm that.
You
Like,
kidding me?
his whole now he's going to jail like 7 years for it.
I'm
But
going to jail.
right, it says here Marjorie Taylor Greene calls for George Santos' 7 year sentence to be commuted.
What does that mean? Commuted?
Formally came to the aid of disgraced ex-congressman with a request that his 7 year prison sentence to be commuted, arguing that the length of the term represented a grave injustice. Oh, like to shorten it, of course. But this guy literally lied as a congressperson about everything. He was like, "Oh yeah, I was the
How did
best
you
at."
become a
He's like,
congressperson,
"I'm
man?
the best at school. I'm the, I graduated." It's like a Biden 2.0. It's like, but
The
worse.
fuck?
I don't know how he became a congressperson. Maybe that says a lot. Either either he like is smart, like to be a like he got the job somehow, but in regards to every his whole backstory though, it's just pure just BS. It was insane. And every time he talks, I was like, oh my god, can't tell if he's saying anything truthful. It's just crazy.
Oh,
The
well, that's like he's like. I feel like everyone in the government is like him, but they low key have their shit together, so
look,
like it's
Homeland
hard to catch
Security
them.
removes age limits for ICE recruits to boost hiring for Trump deportations.
I don't know.
Of
Yeah,
course.
wait. So is Homeland Security not law enforcement?
Well, technically it's a department, but
I mean, yeah, it's obviously part of the government, but
is it? You mean like the main law? Let me see.
is it law enforcement? Or is it not? Because like I thought it's like I what's it, the guy who said that was like one of the was that one lawyer on YouTube?
Oh, there's two, but I know which one you meant. Legal or legal
What?
eagle or
No, no, not him, not him.
oh the other
It's
guy. I forget.
this guy's black.
Oh, I don't
He
know.
smiles. He does a lot of shorts.
Homeland law. Let's see. It says as of right now, Department of Homeland Security is the largest federal law enforcement agency in the United States. These agencies across different 80,000 law enforcement officers across 9 different agencies and offices. These agencies include U.S. Customs and Border Protection, U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement, ICE, the U.S. Secret Service, the U.S. Coast Guard, the Federal Law Enforcement Training Center's Office of Security Professional Response. Jesus Christ, that's way worse. The Federal Emergency Management Agencies. Okay, it's just all these. FEMA. Uh, but yeah, it still says it is. What was
It
that
is.
guy saying though? That ICE
He's
is
saying that
or
they don't have to show warrants. That
oh, okay. I saw okay, there's a website that explains like what you do if ICE comes to your house. And it wasn't like an organization, but it was like if ICE shows up with a warrant, make sure it's a warrant signed by a judge and not just says like an ICE warrant cuz sometimes it says like an ICE agent might get like an officer above them to like sign something, and that'll be that they call it like an ICE warrant, but that's not an actual warrant, like signed by a judge sometimes.
Oh,
Which I'm like, you know what I'm saying? That just seems like a scheme every time. Like know your rights. Like no one can enter no matter what unless they have a warrant. Or probable cause is harder though, because that would mean like their probable cause of you being an or a illegal immigrant. That seems harder sometimes. So either they have a warrant or they don't.
oh, so warrant is
it's
above
it's
all.
it's above all as a warrant because
I see.
for suspicion of to be an illegal immigrant suspicion, that I feel like that's a lot harder to like to like if you do that and you say like there's probable cause, then you have to go back to like after doing that you have to like in the paper it's like, well, this is my suspicion. They have to look it over and see if what you did was probable. And that's very hard because that's like it's like, well, compared to other things like the police have to deal with like suspicion versus an illegal immigrant. Like maybe there might be telltale signs, but even then, I would still, if I was an officer, an ICE agent, I would still want a warrant
Yeah,
just to get the job done correctly. Because nothing, because then nothing hopefully will be, you know, you nothing's against you in that way. Like you do your job properly. But it says something if you did get a warrant by a judge and they find out that you aren't actually an illegal. That says more. That's. But I don't know what the percentage of, you know what I mean? Like, what's the actual percentage of people that aren't actually illegal being caught and taken? Like, I don't
I
think
think
it's.
it's very rare,
I
but
think it's
there are
rare. It's just the
uh,
news makes it.
what's it called? The cases that are real, like some of them are pretty bad. They're really bad.
Oh yeah, they're bad. The ones that are real. Yeah, like especially the ones like in
Like, didn't that one guy get
like school
what's
or
it called?
something. Remember or something like that.
Yeah. What was the yeah? Like, what's the point of that? Like, how do you? I'm just curious how like what kind of process do they go through? It makes them, how can you make this mistake?
Yeah. What is their tip line? Sir, I see
You,
you.
you just
Sir, I
you just
see.
can't you just can't make a mistake like that.
I, that is the biggest mistake. To get someone to like act under the presumption like you're not from here. It's like I've been here my whole life.
Yeah, like
Who are you to tell? Like what the?
you can't do that. You
First
can't
of
do
all,
that, bro.
there's no coming back from that. You can't be like, oh sorry. You can't, you can't. Oh
Yeah.
sorry, mate. We'll get the right.
Whoops, my dad.
Oops. I'm sorry. Now you have PTSD forever. Now you have a reason why you might hate the government or police.
Yeah, and like it was pretty poor conditions too. I heard that's
Oh my
pretty bad.
god. The
Terrible.
things you hear about like how they take them and store them.
Can't do that.
It's like they're they it's like they're acting as if they're like hostages or something.
Yeah.
They're treating them like
We're
an
the hostage takers this time.
or not or like they're like POWs or something. Like you're coming with me. It's funny because some people like okay, I know it's easy for me, an American, to be like people coming over just come legally, but then you find out like the actual
Well, that's the point.
process.
There's a reason why it's hard.
Yeah, to it makes sense why it should be hard, but I do
It's the best
understand.
country in the world,
But I
bro.
do understand. Like for some people, it could be years. Like some people don't have that time. So some people don't. Like I get if
Uh,
you're fleeing here, like if you're coming to what do you call those places in America? A those zones where they're allowed or something. Like New York is a you know the terminology I'm talking about? Like you're allowed to be there and no one can stop you type of zone, like a
I never
I,
heard about
I
this.
forgot what it's
Like
called.
I thought. I mean, like there were places that they wouldn't go out of their way to
It's New
hunt you down.
York, where New York is a type of. Let me. I have to look at. I don't even know what the zone's called. For immigrant, like sanctuary, I think.
Oh, sanctuary states.
Yes, but I will say sanctuary doesn't automatically mean illegal immigrants can just be there. um,
Yeah, because it
there's like
is.
certain.
I think it's called a sanctuary state because like they don't go after you or something, right?
Yes, there are sanctuary states. Let me see.
Or they quite literally offer you. Is the hotel thing real?
Okay, those those did happen, but I don't know if that was because of like who was in charge of getting these people like illegal immigrants. I'm talking about hotels during Biden. Uh, 12 there's 12 states as sanctuary jurisdictions due to policies that limit cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. Several of these states, including Vermont, Minnesota, Colorado, have officially rejected the designation, emphasizing that they are not sanctuary states by law or declaration. Oh well. The 12 states are technically are California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Illinois, Minnesota, Nevada, New York, Oregon, Rhode Island, Vermont, and Washington. Um, how does it work? Let's see.
That's the thing. It doesn't.
Okay. A sanctuary city is a municipality that limits or denies its cooperation with the national government in enforcing immigration law.
I see.
Proponents of sanctuary cities cite motives such as reducing the fear of persons which illegally immigrated from deportation, separation of immigrant families, reporting crimes, using health and social services, and enrolling their children into a school. Opponents of sanctuary sites argue that they undermine the rule of law by not cooperating with federal immigration authorities. They also highlight concern about public safety, pointing to cases where a person involved in violent crimes was released instead of being handed over to proper authorities, which that is true. There are those cases where there's just you're free to go. Oh, you just killed all those people. Oh, oh wait, you're not even from here. What do we do with you?
Send him back
I
when
know,
he
but
comes back.
I do feel like it's 10 times worse when you have a person not from here illegally killing people. That's a terrorist. That's a, wouldn't that be a terrorist at that point?
Oh shit.
If you come here from another country illegally and kill, that
I mean,
feel like
that's something like, well, why come here? Why kill people over here?
I feel like I'm better at it. Nothing will stop me.
Why do that here?
I now that's a fair question. Why here?
Why couldn't you just, stay quiet and
What
just,
about America makes you feel like you can do it here? Do we have that outwardly feeling towards other countries when they look at us? Do they think, yes, my prime
I think there is
target?
a thing where Americans are actually slightly more violent, though. I do think that's a thing.
Okay, I only believe in that because I just don't know enough about every other country out. We are a huge country after all, with all different types of people, and you look at other countries and their what do you call it? Their murder rate or whatever. We're up there. I don't think we're number one, right?
I'm not talking about the murder rate. I'm just talking
Oh,
about like the tendency of Americans to
oh
just
yeah,
be
yeah.
violent.
Quick to just lose control.
We're just violent. We're a
Just
violent subspecies of humans.
the American subspecies of human.
The American way. Oh my.
We're on that tree, like that diagram of every species every 100,000 years.
Yeah, there's a special
When it
tree
gets
for
to the
America.
the American
Actually,
break.
speaking of which, I was playing, the game Stalker.
Yes.
I was playing Stalker 2, and there's like a part in the game. Well, I mean, okay, basically in the game, there's like a radio that everyone talks in,
Yeah.
and one of them was like, it's it. It almost simulates like a in-game chat almost, but it's like all NPCs. And one of the lines was like, "I just saw some Americans walk by. I just start hiding."
Well, or you think of that David Bowie song.
I'm afraid of
People
Americans.
play that all the time when it has to do with
I'm afraid I can't help it. I'm afraid I.
And then you just see Trent Reznor just walking right behind, just
Wait, isn't
coming out.
Trent Reznor the
Yeah,
guy who made the Black Ops 2 music?
yeah, Nine Inch Nails, yeah.
That's awesome.
But it's just funny seeing him behind David Bowie as he's saying, "I'm afraid of of all
I'm
people."
afraid of
You got this
Americans.
emo looking Trent Reznor of the '90s. Yeah, I would be afraid too.
I'm afraid I can't help it.
That's
I'm
such a.
afraid of.
It's just funny how good of a song that is, though. What a guy, David Bowie. He'll be forever missed. I can't believe he died like a decade ago. I think
Oh shit.
it's crazy. Time goes by, huh? You know what's funny? I still haven't seen Superman or Fantastic Four yet.
Really?
Yeah, I just haven't gotten the chance.
I haven't seen it either
I know.
because I think that movie sucks ass.
Damn. Wait, you haven't seen it? Wait. What? Wait, you haven't seen it and yet you can say that?
Oh yeah,
I'm afraid
freedom of
of
speech,
America. I'm afraid of
freedom of speech,
Superman.
baby.
I'm afraid of aliens.
I'm afraid of aliens.
I'm afraid I can't help it.
Well, we're just switching
I
gears.
feel like someone would switch. Wait. Wait, what are you switching to?
Whoa,
What is...
what the fuck is my
Why you have
my
another
topic shit?
big topic?
Um,
Did you see
oh,
Battlefield 6? I guess the approximate size might be like 100 gigs, which makes sense.
really? I thought people said it was like you could
They're
choose
saying it's
what when
100,
it.
but I don't know.
I heard it was like 60 or 80.
You would think, but then
I
again,
heard like they said you can choose the
the
big
like
amount.
what you can download.
Mm-hmm.
I hope. You know what's crazy? There's over like 10,000 people right now on the beta, but there's no server right now till tomorrow, and people are like, "That's crazy." They're like, people are assuming people are just like in the settings 24/7, just like prepping to the best ability.
Have you been like what's it called?
I
Have you
have the
seen all these
beta, but I
have you seen
downloaded
all
it.
these what's it called guys? Like they're all like
Which
what's it called? All the jokes how like everyone's leaving COD to hopefully go to Battlefield 6 because they're sick and tired of all
oh, like the
the
way COD is.
yeah.
I mean, I've heard like jokes, but people are actually serious probably. But here's the thing: COD will be like, no matter how I feel like people are just gonna play.
People will play COD, but I believe there's gonna be a substantial amount going to
You think
Battlefield
it'll be
6.
like an exodus?
I think so. I think it's not gonna kill COD or anything,
Oh no, nothing will.
but I
But
think
there could be a,
you know,
a percentage at least.
I mean, especially a lot of the OG guys are gonna go probably try Battlefield
Because remember
6.
when Battlefield last time tried? It was Battlefield 1 versus Infinite Warfare. I
Wait, no,
think,
wasn't it? It
or
was
maybe not.
Vanguard in 2042, right?
Well, oh yeah, but I meant in regards to like the one time it actually worked in, because that year every game failed, but every game.
Yeah.
But I think that year, I think it was Infinite Warfare. Whereas, Battlefield 1, took it that year. Definitely. I was playing Battlefield 1 yesterday again. I think I was talking about it, but man, that game, it is the most cinematic Battlefield, and I hope like you played the early parts of it,
Yeah.
and from what I've seen from like that showcase, it has like people saying it actually more so has like the feel of
We're talking about
5,
Battlefield 6 or Battlefield 1?
6. People are
Oh,
saying
yeah.
6 actually has more of a how like parts of 5 that were actually good, like movement aspects, and um there was a part of me that wished they brought back like the building. I don't know why. I just thought it was a cool thing, but I don't know if it would work well in the modern setting. But the building parts of 5, I don't know why I liked it, because it felt like like we're we're truly part of like this ongoing war from one side to another.
I didn't really notice anything from five, aside
Not
maybe the
like true,
animations.
yeah, but people say it's like a mixture of elements in a good way from like
I
one.
mean, I suppose because you can roll and shit.
Oh yeah, that too.
But
I'm excited. And I heard
oh
it's
yeah,
it's gonna be what is it $70, right? We talked about.
I think so. Yeah,
Good for them. They didn't. Now Nintendo looks like the jerks.
Nintendo was always greedy, bro. I don't know what
That
they
is
do.
true. Did you hear about
Nintendo don't
they're
care.
suing that God, what was it? There's that game that
They're
looks like
suing God.
there's the no, Sony is suing this game for that was meant to be like it was like a Horizon clone at first people were calling
Oh
it,
yeah,
but it's not, or maybe it looks similar, but
it looks like it. It's like a Slavic
yes, but I believe it was
Horizon.
meant. Was I wrong in thinking like it was meant to be
It was
under?
like Tencent or something, right?
Yeah, but I think it was like meant to be like a under like it was a PlayStation game though. I thought at first or something. I don't remember. But then they were like, it's like remember how Nintendo and Nintendo and Sony like Nintendo left made their game and so Sony made the PlayStation. This feels just like that. It's like this game company was making something with like under PlayStation. It went south.
Oh
It
yeah.
went south, so they made it themselves or something. And then you have them saying it's like Horizon. Except I don't know how true I feel about that, but I haven't looked at the gameplay too much.
That is funny.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, Sony of all people, dude. Sony's going downhill lately. Weirdly,
Sony isn't even making games.
you can't even say anything about Xbox. There's nothing to say
Xbox has been killing themselves, bro.
game
Xbox
wise.
is
It's weird
losing it.
because like they seem like the happiest people. Every time you see like an interview,
They're always messing it up.
but they seem like the most generally just happy. You know, like yeah, we like what we're
The
doing. We're doing
Xbox community, but that's the thing. Like they buy up all these like studios just to can them.
yeah, and then they just with the EA effects like destroy, 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 build, destroy,
Destroy, build, it's just destroyed. It's just buy,
destroy, destroy,
destroy,
destroy,
buy. They just destroy everything
buy,
now.
destroy, buy. That's crazy.
But actually, wait, damn, what was I gonna say?
I don't know. Sorry, I was looking at something.
I was gonna trash on Xbox or something.
Probably were. Oh yeah, that I don't know if it came out yet, but their ROG Ally Xbox handheld,
Isn't that
which
like a weird thing though?
it's weird because at the end of the day, okay, it is different from the ROG Ally because like hardware wise, they made it like an Xbox controller as the actual handles because they can now. Asus can actually put those handles on like the actual,
Oh,
so
we did it because we can. What
but I
fucking you
hate
do?
that like that's their first segue into that market instead of generally trying themselves to make their hardware. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
they're just aping off of what Asus has made already this year and last year.
you stupid nerd.
Yeah. uh, but
Oh, do we talk about Destiny? What have you been hearing about Destiny?
besides what we talked about last week,
Yeah.
nothing this week.
Wait, can you give me a quick summary of what happened last week?
I think last week I think we talked about the raid a little bit, and we talked about what do you call it? The Vlad was going over the like the tier system with you, explaining like the new tier setup with the weapons and guns and
Oh, yeah.
the armor.
So wait, was it good or was it bad?
It's like it's not mid. Like people are I think are enjoying it, but people had a problem because a lot of people had a problem of what do you call it, where in order to level up to like a certain grind, like from you're at level 100, 200, 300, and 400, but every time you try to get up there, it's increasingly harder, like it always is, I guess, and people are having a hard time increasing because you have to, like, there's certain game modes now that are just crazy challenging, like more than ever, and
Yeah.
um,
Well,
or you play an old game mode 1,000 times over to get like leveling up, and people hate that type of strategy too.
because I've been hearing what's it called? Um, I've been here. I wanted Vlad to be here because I
Yeah,
wanted to
I'm
ask
not the
him.
one. Yeah, I haven't played, but I know some
Yeah,
things. Yeah.
because what I've been hearing is completely like. So wait, you heard they're okay?
A segment of it is okay. I haven't seen anything drastic, but I don't know what you heard.
I heard that people aren't happy with the game right now at all.
Really? I
And where I'm getting this is from Reddit.
yes, the greatest source.
Now I know what you're talking about, but when it comes to Destiny, I must
That's
admit
true. They're probably
it
more
is
on
one
the
of the greatest sources.
yeah of all. I guess of all
The reason
communities.
why is these guys will adamantly always defend uh,
Yeah.
Destiny 2.
No,
But
you're not
if
wrong. Yeah.
Destiny, if Reddit isn't happy with Destiny 2,
Then there's an
something is
actual yeah.
horribly going.
Yeah,
Like
'cause I
something
get
is
yeah.
absolutely
The
horrible.
Destiny fan base, the ones you see are always defending. But if it's not, if that's not the majority of people defending at a given time, then there's an issue. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there probably is, but
So
I've just heard the tier system itself is okay. Like people are enjoying that aspect.
I
Now,
haven't heard anything about the tier system,
I
but
don't know
what
about.
people are
It could be game modes that people have a problem with, like the
that's
new
what people are complaining about. They're complaining about how all the old well,
ways
what's it
of
called? The
like the strike systems or the
yeah, how all of them are like just old.
yeah. A lot of it's still they're like revamping things, but not real. It must be really
No,
hard.
like not just old, but like stuff that's like Bungie has a habit of like creating systems that they use contemporarily.
Oh
Like they
yes,
use it just momentarily, and then like they never get back to it again.
yeah, that's true.
And a problem is, well, some of the stuff mechanics that they introduced just 6 months ago, and like the cool new game modes that were working, now it's like completely irrelevant because,
Oh, that sucks with the new
well, yeah, because of the new systems and everything.
yeah, because
Like, there's no
it's the new
point
systems
in
revamped
playing
every
them.
aspect. Yeah.
Yeah, or like, so like people have been complaining about that, and actually, I think if we look at the what's it called, we can probably find some 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 complaints right now.
I bet. Plus, the Star Wars thing's coming out soon. I think like September.
I I don't know if that will be as big as everyone like as people are hoping
I
it will
don't think
be.
it will be, but it's just cool.
I mean, yeah, yeah,
I never thought there would be that type of collaboration back then. But once you saw the collaborations that were happening, I guess it makes sense. After all, you had that Assassin's Creed one, right? Well, when I say
yeah, it
collaboration,
was an
I mean like
Assassin's Creed.
it
I
was
think they're just doing it because like they're like on
they
they're
got
on like last like they're trying to pull in as much
yeah,
you know
I get it. They need the cachet right now or some type of the game just feels like
because
it's
like they're
dying.
just
But I know it's not
the game's been
necessarily.
I don't know I feel like the game's been dying for a
It's
while.
hard to tell. Also, have you okay?
It's hard to tell if you listen to the people playing it.
Because those people play it no matter what, so it's
Yeah,
those are people who have been playing it, so you can't really listen to them. They're just gonna play. And when I'm talking about those people, I'm just thinking of streamers. So I can't think of streamers as the go-to people. I'm thinking of like the everyday, like you
yeah,
and me.
yeah. And then there's like people like, guys, I don't know why you're trying to gaslight me into thinking this game sucks.
like Raffle Waffles. Like he just got into it last year or this year.
Yeah, but I'm just waiting until he snaps.
I don't. Yeah, just like when Vanguard came out.
Yeah, 'cause, like, I mean, like,
Remember that famous meme of him like of his pouty face when he was playing Vanguard zombies?
yeah, because like, I mean,
When he gets to
bro,
the point of Destiny where he's like, oh. It'll take some time, probably. He's still relatively new, but once that like
I
joy of a
haven't
new
even people
game,
playing. Yeah,
it'll
oh,
be
well,
like,
I mean,
oh, it'll be like, what the hell? It's like, oh, okay, this is a segue, but I don't know if you heard. We might have talked about it, but there's a big thing on Reddit right now and on other sites, but about Battlefield 6 and stopping like the creators from making a ranked mode.
oh, from like, yeah, from fucking up the game.
And I I am in that camp only because Battlefield has always been like that. I don't think there's ever really like it's worked that way. Like the moment you add a ranked mode, and people, oh my god, they have such different
Wait,
opinions.
this is about ranked?
Yeah, the idea of adding a ranked mode will cause the casual experience to be worse. That's what they're complaining about. Because if you look at like Siege, you look at CODs sometimes, you look at like it's polluted, like the casual modes are polluted by people who are trying to be sweats all day. And then but the moment you add ranked and you have streamers and other people telling you like people also have a problem with when creators are listening to
This is
streamers.
the meta, guys.
People hate when they're listening to streamers, which I get because like those aren't that's not your main population. That's not, those are just people that play the game on stream.
Yeah,
But
yeah. How like they got that one dude from
do they have
what's
people
it
that
called?
never
That
played
one,
Battlefield? Which it's
yeah, like
whatever.
the Apex
Yeah,
guys,
yeah, and like
and they're
some
like,
people
yo,
are
we
like, "Whoa,
need
what the?"
bigger mag.
I'm like, "Oh no, they have problems with something that probably isn't a problem. That probably is." But I can't say that for certain until I play. But when I play Battlefield, I've never thought of it like a Call of Duty, not once. Like the guns,
No,
you know what I mean? Like when I get it, I'm just having like the guns feel like I've never had a problem unless it's hard to explain if you don't play Battlefield. You know, like if you're playing Call of Duty, I get it, like weapon tweaking and all that, like nonstop. But Battlefield's always just been about like the experience of you and like a squad coming together in a war and just fighting and everyone doing their
yeah, it's about
part.
all out warfare.
Yeah, it really has nothing to do with the actual gun to gun experience per
It's
se.
not about, yeah. It's like
Oh,
shit happens.
yeah, yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it's a
I'm like,
simulator for war. You're not supposed to be doing good. You as a team is supposed to be doing good or doing
and that's the
bad.
joy of Battlefield is the team. Like, if you're
Yeah,
a support,
it's the team sport.
you
Instead, you
have
got all these, yeah,
they
you
have
got all these like,
sweats from COD who are like, oh, the balance sheet doesn't feel right.
yeah, oh,
The time to kill right now is
or like they
point.
get into the what's it called? They get into the helicopters and they blow them up immediately.
Yeah, well, first of all, I was that guy back then because I didn't know how to fly them, but
Oh yeah, I remember that. No, that for sure. I definitely remember that, bro.
I know how to do it on mouse and keyboard now.
Yeah, no, I remember I was like, get out, let me drive. It was like,
I'm gonna be honest, I might
and then
have
you
did
just
it on
went full
purpose.
retard
I
and
don't
crashed
know.
into the
It
you
felt
crashed
fun.
into the trees.
It felt fun seeing you lose your freaking mind. You're like, but
And then
why?
you
Why?
never
Like,
we just never let you drive anything.
well, that's every game.
Yeah. Rightfully so.
Rightfully so. Maybe. But I don't know how you feel about it. Like an idea of, you know, people's comments about ranked mode and how they feel about these
Ranked
people talking
mode.
about the
I don't
game.
know if we Battlefield with a ranked mode. What is the point of ranked mode
That's what I'm saying.
in
But
Battlefield?
people are saying like, but the people who are saying are these COD people, you know, at the event.
You need a ranked mode?
Yeah, because
How
they're
would that
coming
work?
from
Battlefield
these
is
people are
way
all
too
like,
big.
you know what I'm talking about.
Like,
These are like the sweats people, like the streamers who are just
yeah, like,
constant like.
what are you gonna do? Like, play? I mean, I don't know. I mean, like, I guess, my sure, but like, I don't know. Like, what do they expect? Because
I
like,
don't
here's the thing.
know.
I mean, there's a part of me that feels like if they do rank mode, there's
Yeah,
going to be guys who are really serious about it and it
yeah.
might play really good.
Well, people
Or
hate the idea
guys,
because of the pollution of what casual will be
yeah,
doing.
this guy's going to be playing, really exploitative and like they're going to be doing.
Yeah, and I get
Yeah,
it.
definitely.
I don't like the idea either. I'm like, let Battlefield be Battlefield. The core Battlefield components, the tenets of Battlefield need to be there. Don't don't
Yes. Yeah,
make the game a different game.
yeah, I agree with that. It's a sandbox at the end of the day. So, like, how do you make a sandbox rank?
Yeah, it's crazy.
So yeah, I definitely get it.
Like that's why, man, I, it annoys me when I see like that whole event, like seeing the people who do definitely do not play Battlefield. Because I'm just like, you just
Yeah,
don't get it. Like, you just
I
don't.
don't know why they keep getting guys that have
Because
nothing
they
to
just
do
get
with Battlefield.
streamers that got the the cachet of COD or something. Or
Yeah.
dude, the only people I cared about was like Stone Mountain 64 or like or I think Merc Music was there, and I like watching him, but he actually does play Battlefield, like not as a main, but at least he knows Battlefield.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Gotta get the
god, this
guys
game
who
keeps
know.
crashing. What the? I'm like playing 2042 right now. They have like a best of 2042 right now, and like all these things.
Is there like a PVE mode in 2042?
There's that like extraction thing. I don't
Oh,
know.
that's
I
sick.
never played it, but
Aren't they doing something similar again?
I heard about it. But I'm actually excited for the campaign, to be honest. Uh,
Can't believe
which
they
is
didn't have a campaign.
I could believe it.
They always had a campaign.
I know, but maybe they were like, no one talks about it. They're like, no one talks.
How that's the crazy part. They're like,
They're
we're
like,
not
no
gonna
one.
have a campaign because we want to focus on multiplayer.
Well, they didn't. They didn't even try the first year.
Yeah. Every time they do that, it's like
Oh, you know, it's gonna
it's
be a
an
rough start.
excuse.
Yeah, it's an excuse saying, our team is it's going bad, so we just can't do a multiplayer. Our multiplayer is not even in the correct,
Yeah.
it's what are you gonna do? Wait, should I play four? No, I'm gonna be honest. I am getting a little tired of four, but not beat the game itself. It's more so just sadly
Well,
the
you're
server,
entitled of 4?
because of the servers. Like it's always just
Well,
freaking
you play
operational
4?
locker. It's always operational locker, and I'm like, I like operational locker too, but I like to play some other maps. Like,
It's peak, bro. I like Siege.
yeah,
I
but
like Siege
I'm
on
saying, but Battlefield 4 has like a lot of good maps. They're bringing back what is it, Operation Firestorm from 3 and 4. I didn't know it was 3 when I first played it. When I was a kid, I was like, oh, I like this map. It was like in the one of the DLCs, and I was like, oh, this is from 3. I would have never known. That's what I'm playing for. Um, there was something else. Oh yeah, the Fortnite. Oh damn, it's tomorrow, not today. But they got Power Rangers.
Oh yeah, I love Power
They
Rangers.
finally,
I hope they give Jason the Dragon Shield.
please. I saw it. Okay. I saw the White Tiger Ranger version. I hope the Green Ranger's there.
The Green Ranger is there.
Oh, thank God. I didn't see it at first. That's why.
Yeah, he's there.
Because I saw the white one, and no offense, rest in peace, Jason or JDF. But I never liked the White Tiger.
I don't like White Tiger. I like Green.
You know
I like
why?
I like
Because
every other one.
as an adult, you find out that suit did not even belong to the same series.
Wait, really?
Yeah, you look back, you're like, oh, that makes sense. You're like, this has nothing to do with the same suit.
Oh,
But this,
wait. So,
it was the
wait,
early
was it actually
days.
him wearing it then?
Well, remember, they never. The only time if you see them, the only time the actors actually wear the suits if the helmet's off.
I see.
Or promotional stuff,
Yeah, yeah.
but 99% of the time it's the stunt double, which is funny when it's a guy in a girl's actress stunt. It's and it's like, oh, that girl ranger looks a little bit more like broad shoulders. But yeah, I love the dragon suit or the dragon ranger suit. I'm not even a guy who likes the color green, but I think that ranger suit made me like the color green over time.
Yeah, I don't know. I still like Jason.
I it's funny because like it pisses me off because I am a Jason fan more, but like every time you see
Like you like the
Jason,
green suit?
no, I like the green suit more, but I like Jason as like the Red Ranger as a character more. And
Yeah.
yet, every time Jason and the rest of them are there, they have to have Tommy coming in at the last. I'm like, how dare! I'm like, I get it, but
And then Tommy eventually just takes it over.
but he was the Red Ranger.
Yeah.
Nah, sideswipe. And then the worst of it is when Rocky becomes red because no one cared. No,
Nobody cares about Red anymore.
Jason definitely didn't care because he's like, I'm just number one now. I'm just number. I'm White Tiger. I'm
Yeah.
number one. Jason's not here, so that means I'm better than everyone here. And you know what, Kimberly? Goodbye.
Yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
was no one really able to rival him.
no. Cause I'm sorry, Rocky, but it sucked. But you know,
Yeah, the moment Rocky became Red Ranger, Red lost all of its
oh,
like,
there was no meeting. He was just another color.
yeah.
Until look, he did become the blue Zeo Ranger, and at least he got a character out of it, like an actual character
Well,
arc.
that's the thing. He became his real color.
Yes, he. I love those transitions, those early days when the same actors were crossing over into the next series. I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm like, that's pretty.
Yeah.
When you're an actor and you're like, I have multiple Ranger outfits. I have
I'm
because
surprised they never did anything where like he
it's pretty effed. They kicked him out of Turbo
wait,
for
what?
remember Turbo the movie. They said he had a back like in the beginning of the movie he gets a back injury, but like somehow flying out of a boxing he was doing like
Oh,
his martial arts. Somebody flies out of it, breaks his back, and he's like, I can't be a ranger anymore. And so
who?
that remember the kid. So like Rocky, I'm talking about. He breaks his back, and then it's that kid Justin in the Turbo, the third show.
Yeah.
The kid becomes a Blue Ranger, and I hated that. I'm sorry for that
Oh,
actor, but the kid should. And then he grows into like a full size adult in the Ranger suit,
I remember that. Yeah,
which is a
that
little
was
creepy to
that
be
was rough.
honest. I'm like, what's happening inside his body? Is he like his bones just like it's
Rough one.
all mangled? It's too much to think about. Oh wow, there is no servers right now for Battlefield 4.
Everyone's getting ready for tomorrow, bro.
I know. Are you?
Yeah, I got my team and everything. Do do
Gotcha.
do 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 do.
I barely heard the music. I mean, I heard it for like a second, but
I hope it's not whale noises.
was it that before?
I hope it is not whale noises.
Jesus. Ooh. Man, I'm excited though.
Yeah,
What else was there?
I'm pretty excited to see the difference between the actual, game and the what's it
I think I'm
called,
excited just because it's a modern game, and
modern gaming.
I say that, but I truly now enjoy the World War One and Two games. Like at the time, I didn't, but then I turned around on it really quick just because I was like, oh, I get why people like these games or why I like them now. Like the actual aesthetic, the feel, like the feeling of like truly being like in an actual like war with everyone together, like a big scale war. Then you have blimps. Yeah, like
You had modern
and
gaming.
you had that famous mode that like that what was it called? It spanned like 7 days. It was like on the like the I forget what it's called, but like it was like a battle after a battle constantly.
Oh, I know
You're
what
like on the front, like that mode, whatever it's called. That was the greatest thing ever.
Operations.
I think it was, yeah. I hope they. There's things that they're not bringing back right now.
Our team has been reinforced with a dreadnought or
I
something.
yeah, um I wish Battlefield 6 had the 2042 quick attachment, change.
I don't think it did when I was playing it.
I didn't see anyone do it in the event.
Yeah, I think they got rid of it.
But I'm like, but why would you get rid of something that could like that actually was
I think
usable?
maybe because it was a bit too much.
You think?
Yeah,
In what way? Well, they also overhauled the what do you call it, the customization of guns, like the actual way of.
because then like can't snipers just quickly like swap whatever they want?
Yeah, that was
Isn't the
just.
idea more to like lock in this is your role rather than create something new?
I was changing it to different sniper scopes, and that was really I was just on the fly.
Yeah, maybe like they like it better like if you build a thing for, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
maybe they
but
want more
I'm just saying it
commitment.
was amazing though. It was worth it. I use it all the time. Every time I play 2042, I'm switching things nonstop.
Maybe it was a bit too Call of Duty for them, even though COD doesn't really.
Yeah, I mean maybe, but
Well, Warface does it.
oh, does it? I never played.
Warface does do that.
Or did I play with you? I think we talked about that.
I think we played it once.
Yes, we played it. I almost have no memory of it. We should probably get back in the Delta Force to see
I
if
played
that.
Delta Force here and there.
If I wonder if that can still compete against Battlefield.
I don't think so, unless Battlefield is really horrible.
That's true. Yeah, you're probably right about that. Because even also I still play it on my phone sometimes. It's actually really fun on the phone. I can't believe it's even on
Delta
there.
Force.
And I'm playing at max settings, 120, FPS. It's just I'm like, this is the
Your phone is that
greatest.
beefy?
Yeah, yeah. I have an Ultra, Samsung Ultra.
Oh my god.
What is it, like 12, 16 gigs of RAM or whatever, and I can play on Ultra settings. It's amazing. I'm like, I can't play. I can't believe I'm playing it like this full game, just on mobile. Like, oh. Now I just got away from Warframe. They say they have a closed beta coming soon, so I have it whenever
Wait
it
for what?
comes. They have like a closed beta or some type of beta, hopefully in the fall, maybe. Or I think they said something like that during their Tenocon. Tenocon.
For what though?
The Android version of Warframe.
Oh, it's not on.
Nope, it hasn't been. They've been messing around with it
Oh,
for.
usually it's like the opposite.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
crazy.
I don't know what made but they also said having it on iOS, um, them doing it that way helped. Like any company, like it's like they put it on iOS and then they realize like what part work, what part doesn't. So like they could judge the Android one. I feel like the Android one's a lot easier, but maybe it's not.
Yeah, I thought like usually they typically go the other way.
Yeah, but it they must have. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they did release the iOS one early, but I don't know how good it feels on iOS. Like I like how I
I
said,
never played it on
I've
iOS.
seen gameplay is not the same. I have to like because you're just
I think
watching.
for an iPhone game it would be pretty crazy though, like for a mobile game.
Oh, I don't know what the biggest like video games are right now on iOS in regards to like full like games that are like on
I think just
console.
having a game like that is just
That's pretty
like
big
the amount
for
of content.
yeah.
Actually, wait, one thing. I mean, like, it's
Like
having stuff like Genshin and stuff. Like Genshin in itself is pretty. I've said it before.
I
I
think
think
of
it's pretty
Genshin, it's
crazy.
pretty big. It's insane how
Yeah, it's pretty like
or what's
pretty
that
crazy
or
game to
Star Rail.
play on your phone.
The other Star Rail, the one I play, the was the third or
Star Rail,
the
yeah.
one that's Genshin like where you
Those
can.
games are
They're
actually
pretty
pretty
big.
crazy to be on the phone.
Yeah, it's they do deplete power though. I will say they're intensive as hell.
Or yeah, but and on top of that, what you can play like stuff like Resident Evil 4 now on it.
Yes, and they had wasn't it 7 or something? No, maybe it was just 4. Yeah.
I think it's just 4 for now.
I remember they showed gameplay like on the Pro or Max, the Pro Max. They
Yeah.
had Resident Evil. That was one of the newer ones. Eh. But the fact that they could do that is pretty insane.
But like the problem is like they heat him and overheats.
That's what I heard. But I'm also excited that they show that for iOS because, after all, uh, Apple is notorious for, well, more so Mac, I guess, than iOS itself. But of the gaming cultures, it was not prevalent, since barely anything
I
was
had the game
supported.
on a Mac.
I know. Hey, you had um, I almost said Angry Birds. No. Oh my God. Not Among Us. What the
I
hell is
had
it
to do
called?
what I had to do.
What's that game where you fight each other as like those um I forget the game. Never mind. That Vlad,
Dormammu.
we were at your house that one day. He showed us that game. Wait, what?
What, Battle Block Theater?
No, no, it's you can you fight like as these like little people things like
StarCraft?
no, no, you fight like in like a different type of arena looking places. Oh my God, let me look it up. I can't remember the name. This is gonna piss me off.
Obama?
Eh, what? No, freaking let me see.
Jehovah's Witness?
Okay, okay. No, Game Beast.
Oh, Gang Beast.
Yeah, yeah. I still try
Yeah,
playing, but it's just me.
yeah.
Yeah,
He ain't be yes, yeah.
yeah. It's just me.
Gang Beast.
What a game.
How did that game? They sound like developing for it.
It's still big.
And then it got replaced by another game called like Animal Party or something.
I
Party
don't think it's
Animation.
as big. Animal Party's cool, but people still play. Like I'm watching RDC always playing. Oh my God, what is that? Something protocol. Lockdown protocol.
What is that?
It's that game where like it's like Among Us because like one person is like the traitor or like basically Among Us, and you're working in like labs to like do stuff. It's very similar to
Oh, that
the
one. I
yes,
got you. Yeah, first person.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Except now that Among Us has 3D mode, which I've seen.
Is Among Us even a big thing anymore?
Well, the 3D one is getting people back into it probably.
Oh,
You know what's funny? I don't know why I was just thinking this, but I wonder when that Witcher season's ever gonna come out.
The Witcher.
Like they showed a reveal.
Oh, I've
Remember?
seen it, but everyone's roasting it, right?
No, it was like a while ago. I'm talking about like that of
Yeah, the
the
new actor.
Hemsworth. Yeah, the other Hemsworth. But ever since then, I'm like, wait, is this show still even a thing?
Yeah.
By the time that season comes out, Henry will have his Warhammer whatever coming out. His Warhammer movie.
This point, I haven't even heard anything about that yet.
I bet you will come out before that Witcher season.
I hope the what's it called executives don't like interfere at all with it.
If they do, you will know because he would leave. he, would, he would immediately leave. He would.
Yeah, I mean, I hope they don't try to turn it into something it's not.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I like this IP. People know it. Let me make it mine. Let me make it. Let me put everything out. That's not
I
it.
know he wouldn't do that,
God
but
no, no. But the thing, he's not the director though. That's the thing.
he
He's.
is boss. He's the head honcho.
I think people care about his understanding though a little bit at least. After all, he knows a lot. After
He
all,
is
he
the
likes them.
man.
He's the man.
Oh my god.
Hey man, he the man. He the man. Uh, let me see here. Man, I'm just reminiscing of like different games right now. I wonder what Sony. I'm trying to think of options for Sony, what they could do for a comeback. Like maybe just put out some games. Maybe.
Yeah, like maybe make some actual games. Because like Sony's like putting zero effort out now.
Yeah, you're not wrong. Like, what is their main game right now that just came out? Like anything recent?
I think the main one right now is Ghost of Yotei, but
Oh yeah, that didn't come out yet, right?
no, it's coming out.
Gotcha. It's hard to be excited anymore. So,
Yeah, because they're so they ride on like I don't even
you
know.
know why? Because like these game cycles, like the yearly cycles of like when these games come out, ever since COVID, it like everything just fell off. You know, like it's all
Yeah,
like, oh, this will come out years later. Years. And when things do come out, it's like rushed somehow.
COVID has like done irreversible damage to us.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Like
It's bad. Like like games are just not the same. I'm trying to think of Xbox. Like they've been putting out some games. I think
no,
Doom
Xbox is like dying too, bro.
was Doom an Xbox game or no, or was it just shown on there?
I don't even consider Xbox like Doom an Xbox IP, even though
That's true.
I feel like that's so stupid. They bought Bethesda, so what is Skyrim an IP now? Like,
I mean, uh, I don't know. Probably not.
it's so dumb.
It is. It's all dumb. It's sort of like what the hell you doing? Yeah. It's,
Oh my god.
geez. Battlefield 2042 runs hot. It's like 5 gigs right now of RAM. VRAM. I hope. I wonder if Battlefield 6 is like properly optimized or like it
I think it
runs.
will be.
I think it will run well.
Battlefield is usually at least okay. I don't know anymore. Is that
There's a lot of
the one
issues
I
over
was
the
thinking about
years.
optimized was Battlefield 4.
True. Like after the first year ish.
I don't know if it's optimized anymore. And then 2042 came out.
Oh
Oh,
god, that was the first year was the worst year of any game. I think it really
it was like
was. It did not
yeah,
run
but
well at all forever.
and there was no content too. Like
Yeah, but
there
I
was
will
no
say
more.
once they started like they're like we're sorry, and then like they revamped every freaking map, added more guns, uh, added new maps that were just good every time. Every season they added maps that were just good, and I was just surprised. I was like every time they do it, I'm like, and then they I don't know if you never probably played it, but they had this small map that they added that was like probably top 10 Battlefield maps of all time that I
Uh-huh.
love. Like they have like this small map that's under like inside. I forget what it's called at the moment, but it truly is amazing. Uh, how long have we been going? Let's see, hour and 30. Oh, that's not bad. Anything else you wanted to talk about?
Have you been hearing about all the internet stuff?
Wait, give me 1 second. What'd you say?
Have you been hearing about all the internet stuff?
Which Which which
I
part?
like what's it called? Like Australia wants to make it so like you have to show ID or something too now
Oh
to
yes,
access.
yes, 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 yes. I've heard about this. Yeah. Um, it's pretty crazy.
Yeah,
Like if you wanna get
the entire
ID
idea
for
too. It's just
censorship, or not even. Well, it's more weird.
they're trying to control the internet. Yeah.
It's like I have to put my ID on the. I'm like, what?
What the hell are you doing? I think it's just stupid.
There he goes. You know.
It's like because like it's also happening in UK, Australia, and like they're trying to push it in America too now.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did. I did see all this. It's crazy. I'm like, I have to show my ID for stuff online.
I think we also got like a couple other things too that I can't remember what it was though.
Let's see.